Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I've got a story tonight about one of my favorite things. I don't know if I've ever told you this. Did I ever tell you that Miss Dorothy collects rocks? Have we ever talked about that? I do. In fact, I have one of my box of rocks right here. These are rocks that I collect when I go on trips. And they're really neat looking. They really look different. See, some of them look like that and they're little and flat. Some of them are big, but I love rocks. I collect them wherever I go. And I have a book tonight all about that. This book is called, What Can You Do With a Rock? What Can You Do With a Rock? This is a story about all the things you can do with rocks and how when you're walking around, you should keep an eye out for rocks. And we're going to get inside this book so you can learn all the things you can do with a rock and why Miss Dorothy likes rocks so much. Are you ready to get inside this book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go. What Can You Do With a Rock? Written by Pat Zietlow Miller, illustrated by Katie Kath. Some people don't notice rocks. They walk by, head in the air, hands in their pockets, missing the magic underfoot. You know what? Some people don't notice rocks. Other people see those remarkable rocks and appreciate them. After all, you can do a lot with a rock. You can kick it off your porch, down your driveway, around the block. Notice how it hops in front of you, showing you where to go. I love kicking a rock as I walk along. You can skip it. First, find a flat, thin rock. Next, find a pond or a stream. Then flick your wrist, hold your breath, and hope. Your first tries might sink straight to the bottom, but eventually your rock will skip 1, 2, 3 times. And that's a marvelous thing. I love skipping rocks in the water. You can drop it, clink, clank, clunk, clatter. How many sounds can your rock make? It's fun to find out, but always look before you let go. No one wants to get hit by a rock. Uh-oh, he dropped his rack on the raccoon. To really have fun with rocks, you need more than one. Fortunately, you can find more from a beach, the woods, or your driveway. Some rocks are for anyone to take. Others need to stay where they are. So take the rocks you can, admire those you can't, and know this, there will always be more rocks to see. I love hunting for rocks. Once you have a pile of rocks, you can do so much more. You can sort them by their color, their shape, or how they make you feel. Should your tiny white rock go with the other tiny rocks, with other white rocks, or with other rocks that make you smile? Only you can decide. You can do so much with a rock. You can study them in a museum, your school, or a wide open field. Rocks show where glaciers traveled, where volcanoes roared, and what plants or animals lived long ago. Want to conduct an experiment? See how many rocks you can stack on your hand or your knee. Wow! Love your rocks. Listen to them. Learn their stories. You can change them. You can build bridges with rocks or make beautiful mosaic, piece by perfect piece. You can even decorate yourself with rocks by making a necklace or a ring. Want to really rock the boat? Turn your rocks into frogs, fish, or fairies. All you need is your imagination. You can keep them. Some rocks are perfect. Maybe they remind you of somewhere or fit your hand just right. They calm you when you're scared and wait patiently while you think. Don't kick, skip, or drop those rocks. Keep them close by. Best of all, you can share them. Tell someone about your perfect rock. Explain where you found it, how long you've had it, why you like it. Then let the person tell you about their best rock. This may take a while because talking about rocks is fun. Choose your friend carefully. People are like rocks. Some sparkle right away, while others seem ordinary at first, but have a treasure deep inside. Don't miss their magic. Don't walk by with your head in the air and your hands in your pockets. Hear your friend's story. Share yours. And then find some more rocks, and make new stories together. Kick, skip, drop, plunk. Wow, what a great book about rocks! That was a lot of fun. She had such a good time picking up rocks and looking at rocks and making things with rocks and then sharing the rocks with a friend. What a great idea! I like rocks, and I like how much fun you can have when you look at rocks. You know, sometimes you're just walking along and you're not looking down, and you miss the rocks that are right there. Rocks can be so cool, and this book showed us just how neat they can be. I really like that. You know what? I have all my rocks, and when I think about them, when I look at them, I think, where was I when I got this one? I think I got this one in Michigan. Yes, I went on vacation in Michigan and I found this rock. And I thought it was really neat because of all the lines in it. And then let me look at another one and see if I can remember. I really like this one because it was kind of pink and red and different colors. I got this one in Canada. Yeah, when I went on a trip to Canada, I got this rock. These rocks are so important to me because they take me back and give me good reminders of the fun I had when I found my rock. What a good book. What a good hobby. Maybe you should think about collecting rocks. You could go out and pick up a rock and it will always remember where you were and what you were doing when you got that rock. Think about that the next time you're on vacation with your family. Maybe you and your mom and dad can collect some rocks. And if you want, you can even go home and paint rocks. That's a fun thing to do. Whatever you do, have fun with it. And if you ask mom and dad if you can collect rocks, whatever mom and dad say, obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy, because I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.